It wasn't very nice of the game to keep me waiting for this long. However, I did it. I managed to work it out. Anyway, so regarding going back to what I said, I don't care about game-based subscriptions like Game Pass and PS Plus. Yes, it is a subscription. Yes, you get a lot of money out of your valuables, so therefore I think it's alright. You need it to go online, like right now I have to be online, I have to keep my subscription, but it's a one-time payment, it's an annual payment, and I'm okay with it. If I think it's too expensive, I can go back to the 70 euros essential, which gives me the 3 monthly games and the online source, of course. However, dare I say that there are a lot of subscription-based things in the world, more than you expect. I just made a list, a small list, but a lot of them come out of my mind, pop up in my head randomly. Just like this one. One of the biggest supermarkets here in the Netherlands, Albert Heijn, has a Albert Heijn app, as per usual. However, if you want to get the absolute best deals and more discount or bonus, as they call, rather than other people, you have to pay $6.99 a month, right? I'm going to fact check that real quick. It is called AHA Premium. So it is Albert Heijn Premium. And it will cost you okay, so I was wrong with my thing. It is 15 euros a year. However, it's still 15 euros a year that you spend on a subscription for a supermarket app. And you only get 10% discount on the biological products. So it's a very bad deal to begin with. So is it a subscription worthy? I don't think it is. I don't think I don't think the subscription for the supermarket is worth it. Even if it's only 15 years a month. Another one, Snapchat Premium, like $3 a month. Still, could be way worse or way better. But it's terrible nonetheless. I mean, we even thought about it to make a subscription for an app that we could use freely. Yes, of course, there are perks, but is it really worth it, those perks? Are those really worth everything for $3? I think it's a bit diabolical, but sure, you do you. Also, they just announced that they will have only 5 gigabytes of storage remaining, and the rest is locked behind the paywall. Which I think is, yet again, a bit over the top, since why would you? Why would we have to pay for something that we obviously don't want to pay for? That scared the ever-living shit out of me. But I just think it's amazing that these things happen. Also, what about something else? Like, apart from the obvious subscriptions, of course. Oh, that's how it worked, yeah. Sorry, I was just checking how this game worked again. Because I haven't played it in a while. But apart from the obvious subscriptions, like your phone subscription for the phone bill, or your subscription for whatever you need, I don't think everything is worth of whatever you do, whatever you get. I think we over-exaggerated a bit. Also, might I add that I have a subscription for a few things. Netflix is one of them, shared with my mom. Then I have Amazon Prime, shared with my girlfriend. And I do have of course, a PlayStation subscription, which is fine. Which I use so much that it's worth the $100 I pay. Although, yes, I think it's expensive, but, you know, so be it. I don't think I've got a say in that. And I do have, I don't necessarily call it a subscription, it's more of a need. Like, of course, I need to pay for my car, I have to pay for gas, I have to pay for... Come on. Why do you do that to me? You're annoying. Ow. You're annoying. I broke something. Fantastic. Ow. And I'm infected. Anyway, I don't think that I should. I don't think that the things that I do pay for now are unnecessary. I think it is good that I do pay for them, because that will also make sure that I can keep using the things that I do. Like, I can keep using my car because of paying for the roads. Although I don't call it a subscription, I call it tax, because it is tax after all. I also don't care about the fact that I have to pay for gasoline. I mean, it is what it is. Of course, I prefer to not do it, but if I really need to, then sure. Paying tax is and always will be annoying. Just like the zombie. If I get another... Oh, stop. For the love of my burning body, I wanted to say. Anyway, I think it's stupid that we pay subscriptions for things that we shouldn't have to pay a subscription for. You know what is even more stupid? Companies putting subscriptions into our fucking things. Where the hell did I go? Oh yeah, of course, I don't drop my loot, so... However, I was not done looting this place. So I want to go back. But I don't think it's all too bad I don't think... Yeah, good job, Lorenzo. Say what you want to say. You don't think what? Let me rephrase. I think that even though we pay a subscription, or the world is based on paying subscriptions nowadays, I don't think we should just for the main reason that it's locked. I don't think it's fair for us to pay for a subscription, yet also having to deal with the consequences. I mean, subscriptions are expensive, and that's a problem, because expensive subscriptions means that we have more things to pay for, or that we have less money to spend on other things that are really necessary. Like tires. Not everyone has one set of tires. Some need two, like a winter and a summer set of tires, which are expensive. You need to replace some tires every now and again. You need to replace parts of your engine every now and again. There are much more things that we have to do and think about than just subscriptions. And if everything is going to get subscription based, that means that at the end of the day, people don't have money left for their needs, like groceries or just things that they haven't thought about, like sudden expenses. I don't think a lot of people are suddenly going to, I don't think a lot of people have thought about it, that sudden expenses are also a possibility for of their life, which I understand, because why would we think about that? I mean, it's already... I cannot even finish one fucking sentence without... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus, you look like a very... Ow, ow, ow. It's locked. Of course it's locked. Why is the rooftop locked? Who in their right mind thought it was a good idea to lock the roof? Anyway, I'm getting off track. I don't think that whatever we're doing currently is the right thing to do as a whole. As in, I don't think it's a smart idea to Oh yeah, I need the tools. I forgot. I haven't played this game in a while. It's... You see that? Is it noticeable I didn't play this game in a while? I think it is. This is way easier. Where were I? Yeah, right, subscriptions. Of course, because I haven't never left that sentence. I think it's stupid to pay for a subscription that you definitely don't have to pay for. Example given. Example 1. The smart fridges that you get. I mean, it's fun to have a smart fridge, but is it really better than an old-fashioned fridge I have in my fucking kitchen? I don't think it is. Is it also really necessary to get a subscription for heated seats? BMW? Is it? Because last time I checked, heated seats were a thing like in the 1998s, 1998, by Saab, of all car companies. That's right, of all car companies, Saab came up with the idea to bring fucking heated seats, and those heated seats were patent free, so everyone could use them, just like the safety belt that we... I swear to fucking Christ, how the fuck did she hit me that hard with all those fat fucking arms of hers? That bitch. Anyway, heated seats, $18 a month in your electric car for heated seats. Also, might I add that it's even worse. Is it? It is. Because what if I tell you that the self-driving feature of Tesla is a feature only if you pay 8K to fucking make sure it's 8K. 8K. You need to pay a fucking shitload of money for the car. Only to pay 8,000 godforsaken dollars to get the self-fucking driving and self-parking shit of your car. Who in the fucking right mind is going to pay $8,000? Which is basically just another subscription for that stupid shit. Because why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we pay $8,000 for a fucking car that we already paid $110,000 for? I think it's even worse than the heated seats. I mean, heated seats are not really necessary, because I don't care about heated seats. My seats aren't heated. So why would I care for other people's heated seats? I couldn't care less, honestly. I don't fuck that, honestly. But I mean, the selling point of Tesla is being able to do everything by itself. Like, you have to just sit in there and that's it. But if you have to pay $8,000 for the car to function properly, why is this fucking hoe not dying? If you need to pay $8,000 for the car to function to its fullest, I don't think you've got a good car. Also, if you need to pay an extra $10 a month for all the features on the screen, I don't think your car is that well made. I don't think it's sustainable, that car. I don't think that you could survive, or I don't think you made wait, let me rephrase. I think you made one of the worst deals that you could ever make in history. And that's just a lot, considering I make a lot of shit deals. So, be impressed with yourself with your stupidity, because holy shit. I think no one is as bad as managing as some people. But that's not the point. Well, it is the point, but that's not the point that I'm trying to make right now. The point that I'm trying to make right now is the following. Why would you pay for a subscription if you get jack all? Like, sure, I pay for Amazon Prime. I pay for Netflix for 50% because I share it with my mom. But we both think that it's a shitload of money that we pay for a goddamn streaming service, which went up in price 3 fucking times already. I'm not kidding. When we started streaming, it was like $7. Now it's 15, and you don't even have the best quality. You don't have the 4K plus HDR thing. You just have the 1080p with multiple people streaming at once. Because that's already $15 a month. Disney Plus went from a suitable $6.99 to $15.99. Spotify Premium, the fuck? It went from like $5 to $11-12. I pay for Apple Music as well, by the way, but I listen to a lot of music, so I was able to convince myself. But it's $15 a month for that subscription. Is it insane? It is. I'm going to slap the ever-living fucking Christ out of you. Stupid thing. Give me your bones, your feathers, and your meat. And don't even scream at me again. But, of course, there's a zombie. I'm starting to understand why I got bored of this game. Like, everywhere I go, there are just zombies. This guy won't wake up. That's a good thing. But I think that we are getting too little for what we add or for what we want. Also, isn't it funny that sometimes we think that we pay enough and then people are like, nope, you gotta pay, or companies are like, nope, you gotta pay more. Have we ever heard about chip tuning? I'm sure a lot of car guys or car people know what the term is. For people who don't know, chip tuning basically means that you get the best out of your vehicle by just changing the ECU and recalibrating it. Like, how it works is that cars are getting more power than is given, or like is given by the computer, by the ECU. Chip tuning means that they bypass the thing that the fabricator did, and they use the tune or the chip for its full capacity. So that way you can still get a bit more out of your car, like a few more horsepower and a few more newton meters of torque, or foot-pound of torque, or at least a bit more of torque, which is amazing because more torque and more horsepower is always good, and it will be more fuel efficient, like 7 to 12% more efficient on your fuel, which is also lovely because fuel is something that people need, and it's expensive as fuck already, so why spend a shitload of money on fuel if you can prevent that from happening? But of course, sometimes it's just, you know, sometimes things don't go your way. What? Wait, let me rephrase. Sometimes things just obviously don't work, and therefore sometimes you pay more. Like Mercedes with 60 horsepower more for faster acceleration on their electric vehicles. I mean, who in the right mind wants to spend 60 or what was it? $1,200 yearly. Yeah, $1,200 yearly for 60 horsepower more. If you chip tune the fuck out of a car from like 2016 or 9040, 9050 or whatever, the chip tune is already there. You just pay $500 or 500 euros once, and then you can use your car with the tune for eternity until the fucking car breaks down. But no, let's add something. Let's add extra horsepower, only to say fuck you to the customer and lock the horsepower away for a subscription for fucking $1,200 a year. Are you out of your fucking mind?